The calm before the storm. Beyond the gates, a story of love, loss, and new beginnings. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. In the bustling city of New Haven, the ambience was electric as the residents were beginning to prepare for the annual spring festival. The streets were adorned with colorful decorations, and laughter mingled with the sense of fresh street food. Yet, amidst the joy, a dark shadow loomed over Anita, a beloved schoolteacher whose life was about to be altered in ways she could never have imagined. Anita was a beacon of hope and positivity in her community. Her students adored her, and her colleagues often sought her advice on personal and professional matters. But beneath that radiant exterior, Anita carried a heavy burden, a secret she had kept hidden for far too long. A terminal illness, diagnosed only weeks before, had cast dark clouds over her seemingly perfect life. As she watched others prepare for the festivities, her heart ached, knowing this might be her last spring festival. In a moment of desperation, fueled by her dwindling health and a sense of urgency, Anita decided to confide in her closest friend, Mia. They met under the sprawling branches of an old oak tree where they had often shared their dreams and fears throughout the years. "Mia, I need to ask you for something, a death demand, if you will," Anita said, her voice barely a whisper. "What are you talking about?" Mia replied, concern etching her features. Anita took a deep breath, steadying herself. "If I don't make it through this, I want you to promise me something. I want you to ensure that my story is told. I want everyone to know that life is precious even when it feels like it's slipping away." Mia's heart sank. "Anita, no, don't talk like that. We'll figure this out together. You're going to fight this. I can't just sit idly by and hope for a miracle, Mia. I need to take control of my narrative, to make sure that my life means something even if I'm not here anymore," Anita insisted, tears shimmering in her eyes. The weight of Anita's request pressed heavily on Mia's heart. "I promise, Anita. I'll make sure your story is told. But please, let's focus on fighting this. We have more time together." As the days passed, and the spring festival drew nearer, a new character entered the scene, Liam, a charismatic journalist who had recently moved to New Haven. He was assigned to cover the festival for a local magazine, but he felt an inexplicable pull towards Anita's story. Liam's instinct for uncovering the truth combined with his knack for storytelling made him a formidable figure in the world of journalism. He had heard whispers of Anita's battle against her illness, and he felt compelled to learn more. There was an unshakable connection he felt, as though their lives were destined to intersect in ways beyond his comprehension. One afternoon, as he wandered through the preparations for the festival, Liam overheard a group of teenagers discussing Anita. They spoke lovingly of her impact on their lives, and it was then that he knew he had to meet her. Liam arrived at the school where Anita taught, his heart racing with anticipation and anxiety. As he entered the classroom, he was greeted by the sight of Anita standing before a chalkboard, passionately explaining a lesson. "Excuse me, Ms. Kapoor," he interjected gently, and she turned, her warm smile lighting up the room. "Can I help you?" she asked kindly. "I'm Liam, the journalist covering the spring festival. I'd love to talk to you about your life and experiences, if you're comfortable with that." Of course, Anita hesitated, thoughts of her illness flooding her mind. But something about Liam's genuine demeanor encouraged her to consider the possibility of sharing her story. Perhaps this could be the opportunity she needed to make an impact even in her darkest hour. "Sure, I'd be happy to talk," she replied, her voice steadied by a newfound determination. They met at a quaint cafe that overlooked the vibrant festivities. Over steaming mugs of coffee, Anita opened up about her life, her dreams, and the stark reality of her illness. Liam listened intently, occasionally jotting down notes, but mostly, he was captivated by her spirit. "Your perspective on life is profound," Anita, Liam said genuinely. "You talk about love and connection like they are the most important things in the universe." "They are," Anita affirmed. "Life is fleeting, and we must cherish every moment. I don't want my illness to define me. I want my legacy to be one of love, laughter, and passion." Liam was taken aback by her strength. He could see the sparkle in her eyes, which belied the gravity of her situation. He wanted to help her tell the story she was desperate to share, to ensure her voice carried far and wide. As the spring festival began, the streets filled with music and dance, but Anita felt an overwhelming heaviness in her heart. The festive atmosphere was a stark contrast to her internal struggles. Mia stood by Anita's side, ready to support her in every way. "You're going to shine today," she reminded her friend. "I'm terrified," Mia, Anita admitted, staring out at the colorful crowd. "What if I can't enjoy this moment?" Liam joined them, his presence providing a sense of calm. "Let's focus on the joy around us. You have a story worth telling, and today is a celebration of life and love. Throughout the day, Anita participated in the festivities, dancing among friends and watching her students delight in performances. With every laugh and smile, she felt a little lighter, a little more connected to the world around her. As night fell and fireworks lit up the sky, Anita gathered her friends and loved ones around her. With a brave smile, she shared her thoughts. Today is more than a festival. It's a reminder that life is a precious gift. I may be facing a difficult journey ahead, but I want all of you to remember the beauty in every moment. Her heartfelt words resonated with everyone, and tears of emotion flowed as they surrounded her with love. Liam stood at the back, capturing the moment through his lens, knowing this was the story he had been meant to tell. In that moment, Anita felt a surge of determination. She wanted to make sure her journey would inspire others, even after she was gone. Days turned into weeks, and as Anita's health continued to deteriorate, Liam remained by her side. He worked tirelessly on her story, crafting it into a beautiful narrative about love, resilience, and the human spirit. Eventually, the day came when Anita's health took a severe turn. Lying in her bed, surrounded by family and friends, she felt a mix of peace and sorrow. She had fought valiantly, but now it was time for her to say goodbye. Before taking her final breath, she whispered to Mia, "Promise me you'll keep my story alive. I want everyone to understand the importance of love." "I promise," Anita," Mia said, tears streaming down her face. "Your story will never be forgotten." In the months that Mia organized a tribute event at the school where Anita had taught, inviting people from all walks of life to come and celebrate her spirit. They shared stories, laughter, and tears, and her impact was undeniable. Liam attended, feeling a sense of completion. He stood at the back, watching the love unfold, and he realized that Anita had not only touched their lives but had also transformed his perspective on life and storytelling. As the years passed, Anita's story continued inspiring countless individuals. People shared her message, reminisced about her warmth, and honored her memory in their own unique ways. Liam, inspired by Anita's journey, pursued a deeper understanding of storytelling. He began a series of articles that explored the lives of ordinary people with extraordinary stories to tell. Mia took her own life lessons to heart, becoming an advocate for terminal illness awareness, helping others navigate their own darkest days with hope and dignity. And while Anita's presence was missed deeply, her legacy thrived in every heart she had touched. The world was a better place because she had lived, full of love, laughter, and stories that would echo through time. In the end, Anita's life became a testament to the beauty of the human spirit, and her story illuminated the importance of love, connection, and resilience. Though her time on Earth was brief, her impact was lasting, serving as a powerful reminder that every moment matters. All we need to do is embrace it fully. As the Spring Festival arrived each year, the community gathered to celebrate not only the season's beginnings but also the timeless legacy of a remarkable woman who taught them how to truly live. Anita's story wasn't just about her struggles. It was about the collective strength of a community united by love, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead together.